Hello viewers, you have been watching people crochet on TikToks and YouTube for months. Now thinking it's look too hard, too confusing or just not for you. I am about to show you why you have been wrong this whole time. Crochet is honestly one of the easiest crafts you can pick up, and by the end of this video you are going to know exactly how to start from scratch. Even if you have never touched a crochet hook in your life, I am talking the right tools to buy, the exact stitches you need to learn first, and how to make your very first real project without wanting to throw everything across the room. But let's be real for a second. Most beginner crochet videos others move way too fast, assume you already know stuff you don't, or they are just a boring list of steps that feel like reading a manual. So I'm going to break this down the way I wish someone had broken it down for me when I was started, step by step, nice and slow, no confusing term, no skipping ahead. So grab a snack, get comfortable, and let's get into it. The first thing a lot of beginners do is walk into a craft store, stare at a wall of yarn and hook, and completely freeze. There are so many options, different size, different materials, different price, and nobody tell you what actually matters when you are just starting out. So let me save you that stress right now. When it comes to yarn, you want to start with something that's thick yarn enough to see your stitches clearly, but not so thick that it comes how to work with. The label on yarn usually has a number on it that tell you how thick it is. That number goes from 0 to 7 from beginner. You want to stay between a 4 and a 5. A 4 is called worst weight and a 5 is called bulky. Either of those will work great. Also stay away from fizzy yarn when you are just starting out. It looks cute, but it hides your stitches and makes it really hard to see what you are doing. Go for something smooth and one solid color, because that's also help you see your work better. Now what color should you pick? Honestly, pick something you love. You are going to be starting at this yarn for a while, so you might as well enjoy looking at it. Lighter color to make it easier to see your stitches thoughts. So if you want the easiest possible experience, go for something light. For hook, the size of the hook needs to match the size of your yarn. If you look on the yarn label, it will actually tell you what hook size to use for a worsted weight yarn. You will usually want something around a size 5 for as a USH or I hook. When you are starting out, grab a basic aluminum or plastic hook. They are cheap, smooth, and easy to work with. You don't need anything fancy. One more thing, get a yarn needle. It's a big blunt needle with a large eye that you will use to sew in your yarn and when you finish a project. They are usually sold in a small pack of for almost nothing, and you will need one immediately. Okay, so you have got your yarn and your hook. Now comes that parts where most beginner hit their first wall, actually getting the yarn onto the hook to start crochet. This is called the slip knot and the chain stitches, and it's the foundation of literally everything in crochet. The slip knot is how you attach your yarn to your hook. You're going to make a loop with your yarn. Pull one end through the loops to make a second loop. Slide that in onto your hooks and pull it chunks, not too tight. Your hook need to be able to slide through it easily. If you look up how to make a slip knot and it still doesn't make sense, try it a few times. It takes some people a few tries, and that's completely normal. Once your slip knot is on the hook, you are going to start chaining. The chain stitches is the most basic move in all of crochet. You hold the yarn in one hand and the hook in the others. You wrap the yarn over your hook. This is called a yarn over, and then you pull that. Wrap yarn through the loops already on your hooks. That's one chain. Do that again and again, and you are building a chain. Now here's something nobody talks about enough. How you hold everything matters a lot. Most people hold the hook like a pencil or like a knife. Try both and see which feels more neutral. There's no right or wrong, it's a whatever lets you move without strain. Your other hands hold the yarn with some tension, not squeezing it, just guiding it so there's a light resistance when the hook pulls through. The tension is what makes your stitches even. If your tension is too loose, your work loose, sloppy, too tight, and it's hard to get the hook through. With practice, it becomes neutral. Make yourself a chain of about 15 to 20 stitches just to get comfortable. Don't worry about how it look right now. You're just training your hands. So you've got a chain. Now what's this is where your first real stitches come in, and it's called the single crochet. This one stitches alone can make you so many different things. Dish cloth, coasters, the base of a bag square you can join together into a blanket is incredibly useful. Here's how to work. Take your chain and look at it. You will see it look kind of like a row of V shape. You are going to insert your hook onto the second chain from your hook. Skip the very first one. Once your hook is taut, that stitch wrap it. Yarn over the hook and pull it through. Now you have two loops on your hooks. Wrap the yarn over the hook again and pull it through both of those loops. You now have one loop left on your hooks. That's single crochet. You just did it. Do that something in various stitches across your chain.